Hello, this is Tony Holland, founder and CEO of Global Premier Benefits. I want to say glad to have you guys here today. Blessed to be here to talk to you. I want to talk to you a little bit about, what do we do in regards of helping our agents, helping our agency directors and potential partners for our organization. And the very first thing I want to address to you today, and this is critical for you to note if you're watching this today, especially if you're brand new to this industry, what do we do up front? Well, the first thing we do in the contract process, you're going to be vested day one. Vested day one means if you decide after 30 days or 5 years from now to walk away, you own your book of business. That's so critical. Yes, the front money's great. We have many team members that are making $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, and if they ever decide to retire, they got a nice, retirement check that comes to them, a renewal check. They own their book. And even if they decide to leave and go with another group, another IMO, or start another business altogether, the renewals, their book of business travels with them. So there's no LOAs, zero LOAs. When you start with us, your book is yours. And what is an LOA? A lot of people don't know what is an LOA. That means with some organizations, you sign a contract, they're going to pay you some money up front on each sale, but then they're going to own those renewals. The renewals are the big asset. Those renewals, typical Medicare Advantage renewal, for example, is anywhere from $400, sometimes in some cases, some states it's even higher than that you're signing away to the upline, to the organization. That money is going to be yours. So there's no LOAs. You own your book up front. We also offer lifetime renewals for all our carriers, whether it's life, whether it's hospital indemnity, Medicare Advantage, MedSup. You own your own book of business. You get the lifetime renewals off of that as well. And that's a huge benefit that I think a lot of agents getting started in the business overlook. Yes, it's nice getting that guaranteed check up front, but what's on the back end of that? That's more valuable. It's like the whole cash flow concept. You guys can research that on your own. It's like when you buy real estate, yes, the front money up front is great if you can do a cash out on that, but it's really the trailers, the cash flow that's where the asset is. So that's a big deal that a lot of new agents getting this don't understand, and they're signing that away. I would never, ever, my advice to agents when they come to me, would you sign an LOA? Heck no, run. You want to own that book. You want to own those renewals. You got to think about one day you may get sick. One day you might be in a tragic accident, or maybe your parents or grandparents might fall ill. You might need that extra revenue coming in to take some time off. I have literally agents in my organization are getting $500,000 to up to $1 million a year in just renewals. So that doesn't go to the house. It goes to them. And I've had agents. Their mom is getting sick. Dad's in the hospital. I need 6 months off to be there for them. Or, they're going to do something new in their life, maybe start a ministry. These renewals keep coming to them every single month, in some cases yearly, and it's guaranteed to them as long as that client stays on the books and obviously doesn't pass away. So that's a big point I wanted to drive home. Another key bullet that we have one of the best free lead programs out there. And we also do some amazing co-ops with agents with us, agency directors to start with us, and want to build a book. We actually give you your own co-op budget, which is a tremendous asset to have if you want to do your own marketing and you want to do a special campaign, or you want to do a senior expo. We'll help co-op that with you. But our free lead program, there's nothing else like it out there. We do leads that are LIS specific, extra help. We actually do a program for Medicare. We do final expense leads. You name the type of lead, we can do it. We have access to internet leads, Facebook leads, YouTube leads. We also have carrier-specific leads, because when we do really well with our specific carriers, they get leads through their TV commercials and advertisement. They funnel those leads to us because they know our agents are going to be the best. Our agents are by far some of the best trained agents in the industry. Some of the legends in the insurance, especially in Medicare, came through my shop. I even found out there's some competitors using our information they found on YouTube, because what we do works. And I'll talk about that shortly in terms of the training, but we have great leads from the carriers. We do our own direct mail leads, which is great. We have actually a special program that we do, what's called a double opt-in lead. We actually have the clients that actually mail this lead, and we have actually a telemarketer call it for you and get additional information. So it's a double opt-in to help you serve that client even better. We do one-on-one training on a weekly basis. That's something that I personally take pride in. I love coaching. I've coached 13 years football. I love mentoring people. So you're going to get one-on-one training with me. I do about 3 trainings every single week. I do one-on-one workshops, group workshops, and you can do this business in any way you feel suited. I mean, there's some people that do better in groups. There's some people that do better over the phone. There's some people that do better face-to-face in the house. Well, you can do this virtually, okay? Right, 100% over the phone. Okay, we even set up a personal URL for you too that you can actually send the link to the client and they enroll themselves. So you don't have to go into the house. Okay, you can enroll people. If you live in say Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you can make an enrollment in Alabama without having to drive in your car or get on a plane. You can do it in the field. Some people say, Tony, I'll do better face to face. And now that things have eased up with COVID, field sales are back on the rise again. So, as a matter of fact, these seniors now that we're servicing, our demographics is low to middle income senior 65 plus community. They want the company. They want people there. So field sales is on the rise again, and we can help you with that. We do group sales. Okay, so group sales is big. We've coined a grassroots philosophy. We've been doing grassroots for over 20 years, helping churches, helping VFWs, American Legions. We do a lot of work with food banks. We do a lot of work with doctors' offices, other different types of medical practices. And so that also leads to, the hybrid approach. We have some agents that do some virtual, some field, some group. So we can do it pretty much any way that makes you feel comfortable. Ultimately, it's about helping that senior and changing and saving a life. We have also, if you want to build an agency, or if you're a GA now, or an MGA or SGA or IMO now, and you say, Tony, I like what you guys are about, but I just need to have a better platform. I'm part of the Integrity Marketing Group family. I mean, we're a $30 billion company now. In 6 years' time, we're just pretty much transformed this we dominated the industry. There's no one doing what Integrity does, and we're one of their key units in making that happen, especially in the Medicare final expense space and pre-need. We're doing a lot of work in pre-need as well. We'll talk about that on another session. But if you want to build an agency, I don't care if you want to build an agency of 50 people or 5,000 people, we have the platform to help you do that. We have resources to over 2.5 million agents that have a life and health license. And we even have a program that helps greenies get up and started. I love greenies, people that don't know anything about this business, but have a sincere desire to succeed, to have a drive and a passion to help people in need. We're all about that. Some of the best agents I've ever worked with knew nothing about this business, like myself. I was bartending and waiting tables when someone introduced me to insurance, and it totally transformed my life. Another key benefit that we have right now, we started this year, part of our great partnership with Integrity Marketing Group. They allowed me to offer a referral fee for you want to build a team. We'll actually pay you to recruit. If you have 10 friends at your company now, or 10 people you know that need a better opportunity, we'll pay you $1,000 per referral with no cap. So if you bring us 50 people, that's $50,000. I have people on my team now that don't even have a life and health license, that just want to be a recruiter. They, Tony, I don't want to sell life and health insurance, but I'm a recruiter. I was a headhunter at an XYZ company. They let me go, but I love recruiting. Do you have a script? Do you have tools for me to use? Absolutely. And they're actually have built a career, referring people to us, and they get $1,000. I got a gentleman that's part of our group that sent us a group. Get this, 400 agents, $400,000 in commissions he's being paid for that referral fee. So 400 agents he brought us. That's a tremendous, tremendous income for him. And to say, what if he does 2 or 3 more like that in this year? I mean, he'll be well over 7-figure income. We do exotic trips. One of the things we were known for back in the day, we always did specialty trips for our team, and not to Hilton Head, nothing wrong with Hilton Head or Disney World or Las Vegas. I know people love Las Vegas. We take people to exotic locations. This next coming year, we're doing Grenada. It's all expenses paid. We pay for the flights, pay for the food, pay for the drink. All you have to do is be there and enjoy it. It's a 1 full week. We do we usually, if it's in a nice island, we charter a yacht for the day, and we just go out on the water and enjoy ourselves. You can bring your spouse. You can even bring your kids. A lot of corporate trips, they don't allow children. And we want the kids to be there. That's why we work so hard. It's for our spouses and our kids. We want them to enjoy, the fruits of, our labor. And this year we brought out something we used to do back 20 years ago was the Rolex Club. So we give out now Rolex watches to our top people at the summit. So we're excited about that. I got several team members are on track for that. And it's a brand new Rolex. As a matter of fact, Rolexes right now are outpacing the stock market in terms of value. So, that's something that's very special that we want to honor our people that are loyal, that are hardworking, that are dedicated. And if you want to hear more about what we have to offer, please reach out at any time. One of the very few IMOs out there that actually give out his personal cell phone number. You can call. It's better to text me. I will make sure I get you. Even if I'm in a meeting, I make a point at break or at lunch or at dinner. I want to get back to you. I'm very hands-on approach with my team. I love coaching. I love helping people. I love paying it forward. You can reach me back at 443-253-3634. That's my cell number. That's my personal cell number. So you're not going to be routed to a marketer or routed to someone in my office. And we have an amazing team, support staff, but you can call me direct, 443-253-3634. I want to thank you guys for listening to me today. Hopefully you gained some great insight in what we do for our agents and our agency partners. And I look forward to speaking to you or texting with you very soon. Thank you.